Hello, this is Paulina for Quit Drinking Journey, and today I wanted to talk about the binge drinking in our society over the weekends. Before we start, I just wanted to let you know today is day 6 of my sobriety, and I feel great. It's a Sunday morning, beautiful morning. I got so much sleep. I feel so good, so well rested with no drinking the night before, no hangover, which is a totally different story a week ago on Sunday when I did drink on a Saturday night and I was hangover and nauseous and feeling sick to my stomach on a Sunday. But that's all past me now. It's almost been a week since I've been sober and I'm feeling great. So today I want to talk about the normalcy of binge drinking on the weekends in our society. All it takes is for you to go to any liquor store on a Friday afternoon and you will see crowds of people buying a lot of alcohol for the weekend. And somehow this is just the way our society is. Just this is accepted that come the weekend, come Friday night, Saturday night, everybody's gonna drink, people will go to parties, people will drink at home. It's just something that's been made normal in our society. For example, if you told somebody you're gonna drink on a Monday night, they would think you have a problem. But if you tell someone, oh, I'm gonna have a few drinks tonight on a Friday night or on a Saturday night, well, that's just, that's great, they say, that's just what everybody does on the weekends. So that brings me to a question, why do we accept it? Why do we tolerate it as part of our society that you cannot imagine a weekend without drinking? I think this goes back to our society as a whole, where alcohol is just such a part of our lives, and how people associate alcohol with celebrations, with relaxation, with something to do over the weekend, to relax, to enjoy. It's just people really cannot, they don't seem to know how to enjoy themselves without drinking. If you've gone to any wedding, any birthday party, any kind of event, you will know what I'm talking about. There's always alcohol. And if you're not drinking at those events, people look at you like you're the crazy one. Then you'll have to make up excuses why you're not drinking. You can say you're driving, for example. You can say you're on medication. But if you just tell someone, oh, I'm not drinking just because I don't feel like drinking, they look at you like something is wrong with you, because the point of these events is for everybody to drink, and the more drunk you are, apparently the more fun you have. And that used to be me. I used to go to these events and the end goal was to get smashed. I mean, there were a couple of times where I've gone with the intention of not drinking or just maybe having one or two drinks. Often I actually did drive, and then what happened is I had a few too many drinks and I couldn't drive back, so I would either leave my car there and Uber it home, or just get a ride with somebody. But that was always the end goal, just to get smashed, because I, just like you, I couldn't imagine a weekend without drinking. Weekend drinking is a slippery slope to long-term problem, because most of us do start off drinking on the weekends. Look at yourself back in the day when you started drinking. It was probably a weekend thing, Friday night, Saturday night, you drank with your partner, with your friends, you went to parties. And for a lot of the time, that's mostly how it was. And then the problem starts when you just start liking alcohol and you start getting used to it, and then the weekends extend. So like you would drink Friday night and Saturday night, and then extend the drinking into Sunday. Then Monday comes around. Oh, Monday is so crappy, I gotta go to work and I'm tired and I'm frustrated. I'll just have one drink in the evening to relax. Then maybe you don't drink throughout the week just because that's just not a thing to do. And then come the weekend, it starts all over again. Then what happens? You do have a good time when you go out and drink, as long as you don't overdo it. But a lot of us overdo it if we drink at home or if we go out. And then what happens? The next day you wake up, you can barely get up, you're all foggy and hangover, and you feel sick and you feel tired. Your whole morning is ruined, your day is ruined. You just walk around like a zombie, and you just feel so mad at yourself, and you say, well, I'm not gonna drink today, I drank too much last night. But a few hours will go by, and then you start feeling better and better, and then you think to yourself, well, it's still the weekend, I still have some booze in the fridge. Why not have a couple of cold beers in the afternoon, and then maybe have a glass of wine with dinner, and so it goes. When I have quit drinking in the past, I discovered that it's actually great not to drink on the weekends because you do have more energy, you feel fresh, you feel happy, you're not stressed. Like, for example, my 5-year-old daughter has swim classes on Sunday mornings. And in the past, when I used to drink, I would feel hangover in the morning on a Sunday. I would get up late. I would be stressed. We would be rushing. Often we would be late to her swim class. Well, today I got up early. I had enough time for breakfast for all of us, have coffee, relax. We watched some TV. We snuggled. We had a nice morning. We arrived to her swim class 10 minutes early, and everything is just going great today. And I just look back at even just a week ago when I drank, how different my Sunday morning looks today than it did a week ago. It is hard to break that notion of a weekend without drinking just because it's been instilled in our society and it seems like it's the thing to do. Come the weekend, everybody drinks, there's parties, there's events, people drink at home to relax and unwind and so on. And it's just become such a part of our society. I think if you're trying to quit drinking or, even take a break from drinking, let's say you're trying to do a month without drinking, you will find it very hard on the weekends. You just really have to change your mindset. You just have to see how good you feel without drinking, how alcohol just holds you back, how, yes, it might feel good at the beginning to have that first drink, but then as you keep on drinking, how you slowly deteriorate into this sluggish mess, and then how sick you feel the next day. And you just have to look at the positives of not drinking and be strong and just take it one day at a time. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking it one day at a time. I concentrate on all the positives of not drinking. I look at all the negatives of drinking, and I'm just making my decisions on a day-to-day basis. I have read a great book by Alan Carr, How to Control Alcohol, and this was probably the only book that I've read that really changed my mind about alcohol, and this is the only book that really pushed me towards quitting. So if you want to read the book, it's Alan Carr, C-A-R-R. Just Google it. You can download the audio version. That's what I actually used. I would just listen to the book while I was driving or while I was doing household chores. And what he does is each chapter he debunks myths concerning alcohol. So in each chapter he will tackle different issue and he breaks it down as it is, and he really makes you think about why you drink, what alcohol is, how does it affect you, and do you really need it in your life? And one thing he says in that book that really stuck with me, the way he was talking about the drinkers, that there's different types of drinkers. There's the normal, so-called normal people, drinkers that can control their alcohol and only drink occasionally. And then there's problem drinkers that, they drink a lot, they drink all the time. And then there's also the full-blown alcoholics. What he says in that book is that all of us are pretty much people with drinking problems or alcoholics, just at different stages of our alcoholism. We're pretty much destined to the same path because as time goes on, all of us will start eventually drinking more and more often. And for many of us, it will end badly. He pretty much says that no alcoholic was ever born with this notion that, the first time he drinks or she drinks, they will just get totally smashed. And from that day on, they will keep on drinking and drinking every single day. Nobody does that. What happens is people start drinking gradually, like most of us have started. And then as time goes on, we drink more and more. Some of us drink, like we get to that state quicker than others. But eventually we're all on the same slippery slope into the ultimate destruction of ourselves caused by alcohol. So if you're watching this video, it's a Sunday morning. I'm pretty sure you've drunk the night before. You probably feel sick. You probably feel hangover. You probably feel mad at yourself for drinking too much and you want to do something about it. That is why think about your habits. Think about why you drink. Why do you drink on the weekends? Is it just because you're just so used to it? Is it because you're pressured by your partner, by your friends, by social occasions? Just look at all these things and look how you can change that. Look how you can be stronger and how you can refuse the drink with the utmost notion that it's better for you not to drink, that you actually will feel much better not drinking, because not only you will remember that evening, you will have a great time, but the next day you will feel great too. You will not be hungover, you will not feel sick, and you will just be healthy, and overall you'll be happy, because when you feel good inside, when you feel rested, when you got a good night's sleep, you know what, you just feel happy, you feel full of energy, full of life, and you just want to continue living on this great path. Because if you feel crappy, you just feel depressed, you just feel angry, you feel stressed, and that's just not a way to live. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, subscribe. I'll try to put videos at least once a week or more often. And like I said, I just started this journey. It's not even been a full week yet for me. Today is day 6, but I'm really, really determined to just never drink again. And as I'm on this journey, you can join me so we can go through this together. We can support each other. Leave the comments here. We can talk about all the different issues. You can ask me questions. And we can just try to be better people all together. Try to be healthy, productive, happy, and not be held back by alcohol. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.